So how many times have you looked at the people at your office and thought, if you just do what I'm telling you to, everything would be fine? Or maybe it's your client, or maybe it's your spouse, or maybe it's your kids. Here's the truth. We screw ourselves over every day because we think it's all about us. And it's not that we're power mad or narcissistic, it's that we're stressed out and overwhelmed. And in those moments, we really can't tell the difference between telling people what to do and getting them to do what we want. The scoop is this happens to all of us. One moment we think we're large and in charge, and the next moment, everything turns to crap. And we're just trying to keep our head above water, and we're not even thinking about trying to get other people to do what we want. I've done a lot of thinking about that day and what I could have done differently. And I've come up with a process that works incredibly. I call it the 4 gets, the 4 things we forget when we're under stress and overwhelmed. First, you need to get your brain back, because chances are you have lost your mind. And for me, I'm a neuroscience nerd, so I study how the brain works. And I realize that you lose your higher thinking capacity, you cannot have any analytical thought when you're under great stress, and your emotional center is gone. You can't plan, you can't make decisions. You need to know that easy question that gets you on the way back to getting the rest of your brain back, so you have all of your brain, because you're gonna need all your wits about you. Second, you need to get clear on your goals. They've done studies. The average person goes for a goal less than 1 time in his or her life. And we all confuse hopes and wishes with goals. You need to know how to set goals that actually motivate you to do stuff, because nobody's gonna follow you if you don't know where you're going. Then you need to get persuasive. Your brain goes through a certain number of steps in order to agree to do anything. You need to know how to move people from resisting to listening to considering to willing to do to doing to glad they did. And finally, you need to get communicating, because what happens there is you need to read people's body language and create messages that actually resonate with them. I want you to be the most persuasive person in the room. Let me show you how. Thank you.